title Collective Living as the Ultimate Spiritual Practice. The best way to gauge the extent of a person's spiritual practice is to immerse them in collective living. The vast majority of practitioners in the world merely engage in lip service, practicing their skills verbally rather than genuinely, creating theories behind closed doors and strategizing on paper. No matter how long one has practiced, how many spiritual books they've read, how many articles they've written, or how eloquently they speak, whether they've spent years in churches or temples or participated in countless online forums discussing spirituality, none of these are sufficient to prove true spiritual elevation or a perfect life structure. Many people have a solid theoretical foundation and can articulate their ideas well, but when faced with real-life situations, they act contrary to their teachings. Their words are meant to impress others, not to practice themselves. To truly understand one's level of spiritual practice, one must test themselves in the practical aspects of life. Participating in collective living is the simplest, most direct, and effective method. Imagine 100 people living together in a communistic lifestyle. Each person's true character and moral fiber would be vividly displayed. The quality of a person's character becomes crystal clear in a collective living environment. Generally, if we enter a small family, people maintain a clean and tidy home environment. However, the same person who keeps their home spotless might change when integrated into a collective setting, an example being the condition of public restrooms. At home, one might be very conservative with water, electricity, and toilet paper, but this conservation often fades in a collective setting, sometimes even leading to wastefulness. The core of practice is nature, love, and the Tao. Nowadays, everyone knows that love is a central aspect of practice. It's easy to talk about love online, in speeches or in articles, but when faced with real problems, can one still manifest love? Can they love others as they love themselves? Living alone is different from living with another person, just as living in a small family differs from living in a larger communal setting. A person with a beautiful soul can live peacefully and comfortably, whether alone or in a group. However, a person with a flawed soul may manage alone, but will encounter constant friction living with others, and integrating into a collective living setting might be utterly discordant, with endless disputes. This world lacks collective living, which hampers the rapid optimization of people's souls. Without the trials and testing of communal life, a person's soul cannot reach perfection. Without the scrutiny of collective living, no one can truly understand whether their soul is close to perfection. Collective living is the best spiritual practice ground. No matter how long one has practiced, including various exercises, no matter how theoretically knowledgeable or privy to profound secrets they are, if they cannot or do not integrate into collective living, it's all just lip service, all futile because they do not truly understand the aim of their practice. Heaven has no place for the selfish. To discover whether you are selfish, immerse yourself in collective living. To understand the level of your spiritual practice, integrate into collective living. Furthermore, a lone ranger lacks steady discipline. To maintain the Tao, one must hone themselves through collective living. April 6, 2007.